Today we're going to be going over my May monthly budget and going through what I actually spent for the month of May versus what I had budgeted for previously. So we're going to go over the irregular expenses, and the first category for that is gas. I had budgeted $15 and I had spent slightly more at $16.46. That means that I am slightly negative of $1.46. And then I'm just going to subtract that from what I had in my total. So I am still good for this category. We're going to end with $1,051.58. A big chunk of that will go towards a parking pass when I do go back to the office, if that's something that I will need, and I don't know at this point in time, obviously, what exactly that amount will be now, but I want to have that just in case. And then the next category is groceries. I had budgeted $200. I always budget $200, and I basically spent that. So I spent $200.92. So only teensy bit over, so my difference will be negative 92 cents. So I'm just going to subtract that from my total that I had, which now I have $183.01. So didn't affect it that much. Same with the gas. We're pretty good there. I stayed pretty close to my budget, just slightly over. Under spending, I have my entertainment category of $25 was my budget. I actually did not spend anything here, so I'm going to move that over into my difference and then add it to my total. So now I have $125 in my entertainment budget. For clothing, I actually did buy a pair of boots, which were $38.13. So then my difference for that is $11.87. My new total will be $573.94. For makeup, hair care, decor, and furniture, I actually didn't spend anything in any of those categories this past month, so I am just going to move over the amount that I had budgeted for into the difference category, and then I'm going to add them all up with what I had left over previously. So for makeup, I was in the negative just a little bit, and now I am back in the positive numbers with $26.83. For skincare, I now have accumulated $64.73. For decor, I now have $265.54. For furniture, we now have $1,236.82. Okay, eating out. Here's where I get a little spendy. I didn't plan on it, but for eating out, 3 times that I personally paid for this month, and it ended up totaling $89.12, which leaves me with a negative here as my difference of $29.12. So I'm going to subtract that from what I had built up in that category from previous months. So I am still luckily positive with $84.70. So it's okay I went a little over because I had a little bit of cushion here. But yeah, I did kind of spend a little bit more there than I had wanted. And this is where I kind of went way overboard, and I need to do a better job of this, because for my gifts, I had budgeted $25 because I had already purchased the gifts for this month in previous months, But what ended up happening is we did outings instead, and so I still had to contribute some money towards those outings, so I overspent quite a bit on the gifts this month. So just something to think about. It's fine. We had a great time and it was worth it, but for going forward, I need to keep that in mind for this particular category. So I actually spent $100.90 this month, which definitely puts me in the negative of $75.90. And I did have a little bit of cushion, but clearly I super overspent, so I even ate up my entire cushion and I am still negative. Only just $4.52, but still that wiped me out completely. Like I said, I just need to be more careful and aware of what I'm doing for gifts. Now moving on to sinking funds. I did not spend anything for car maintenance or home fixes this month, so I'm just going to move those amounts over into the difference and then add them up to what I had already. So in car maintenance, now have a total of $738.22 saved up. And for home fixes, I'm rebuilding this amount back up from my big spend on the air conditioning previously. So now we have $650 even. And then medical, I did have to purchase my prescription, which was $30. So we have $20 left over. So I'm just going to add that to what I had left over previously. So now I have $308.06. And then last category here is my savings. And I didn't spend anything for Christmas, obviously. Didn't do any travel. I didn't purchase my computer yet. And I did not purchase a bike yet. So all of those, I am just going to move the dollar amount over into the difference category real quick. And then I am going to add them up to what I had previously in here. So for Christmas, I now have $280 even saved up. And then I also have in travel, I now have $1,149.82. My computer, my current savings is $1,735.56. For my other category, unfortunately I did some spending here. I was trying to be really good, but it didn't end up, you know, being as good as I thought it was going to be. I did spend $46.09 here. It was actually 3 purchases. So my difference was $104.91. Still slightly negative, unfortunately, but just $8.40 there. So I did okay this past month. Not the greatest. I definitely overspent in eating out, in the gift department. I didn't overspend in the other, but I was hoping to not spend that because I was so behind from the previous months. But that's okay. We're not doing terribly. You know, we can still make that up next month, hopefully. So that's it for my May budget. So now let's move on to the June budget. So I have everything set up already as far as my categories and what we moved over from our end total from May. So I'm just going to go through and decide what I want to budget for each of these different categories. So these two stay pretty regular, so $15 for gas and $200 for groceries. That's pretty standard. I usually keep it at that. For entertainment, I am going to keep it at $25. I believe that's what I had last time. And then for clothing, I am going to move it down to $25, where I had $50 before, but I don't have any purchases in mind for this month, so I'm gonna lower it to $25. For makeup, I'm going to keep this at $30 as well as skincare at $30 because I'm trying to build that back up for the next Ulta sale. For decor, I am going to keep that at $25. I'm going to keep furniture at $100, and eating out I am going to keep at $60, and gifts I am going to keep at $25. I don't think I will have anything this month to spend in there, hopefully not, because I need to make up for what I am low from last month. Next category is sinking funds, and I am going to budget $75 for car maintenance. I am going to budget $100 for home fixes to build that back up, and $50 for medical. And then our last category here is savings. For Christmas, I am going to put in $75. For travel, I'm going to put in $50. For my computer, I'm going to keep that the same at $150. And for the bike, I'm going to put it up slightly to $75. Last month I had it at $60. And then the other is just whatever was left over, which was $161. So there is my budget for this coming month, June. And hopefully I can stick to this one a lot better than I did my previous month. Alright, so I hope you all enjoyed watching my budget video, going over what I spent in the month of May and what I will be budgeting for this coming month in June. Let me know down below how you did on your budgeting for this past month. Did you do really well, or did you kind of go over a little bit like I did? Are you kind of on track to where you want to be, or do you have to do a little bit of making up coming up soon? Don't forget to like and subscribe for more, and I will see you all next time. Bye!